We should be able to go into 0G now. Oh, what the fuck? Lab rat? Complete chapter 2 on any difficulty setting. Okay. Wrong shit. Am I really gonna go out there? Great. Oh shit, lurkers. Wow, after all that, it's still alive. That makes no sense. Jesus Christ, go fucking down! What the hell? Wonder how effective the pulse rifle mine is against the, lurkers. Oh, I know this room. I know an infector comes in here at a later point. Oh, the Ripper! Yeah, you never got these weapons in Dead Space 1. You had to get schematics. But the game's just giving them to you, which is interesting. Yeah, I'll keep it there. I think people said the Ripper is not that good. It's one of the weakest weapons in Dead Space. I've never used the Reaper before in Dead Space, so... Sorry, not Reaper, Ripper. I've never used the Ripper before, so I don't know what it does. It fires blades, I know that. Oh, so what does this do? Oh, it holds the blade out in front and saws them. That's... Okay. Is that how the Ripper actually works in Dead Space? That's weird. So you hold the blade out in front of you to chop enemies, and then you press R2 to hold it out. That's when you can start chopping. And then you press R1 in order to fire the blade. That is weird. That doesn't seem like that useful of a tool. A new special ability is now accessible. So, oh. So that's what that does. Probably should go in this direction. Whoops. It's good against a single enemy, but it's not good for crowd control. Let me grab that. I remember this room. I should probably use a mine here so I can kill the enemies that just camp in front of the lift. Also, I know in Dead Space 1, if you fully upgraded your Kinesis, you can actually grab that thing I'm looking at right now while you're on the lift, and you can completely skip this entire sequence. So I think I'm supposed to use Kinesis to grab onto that over there, and you can actually see it this time. Whoa, shit! Oh, shit! God damn it! My own explosion shocked me, and then that necromorph came out of nowhere. Yeah, so I gotta remember that I'm firing mines, not explosives. It's not a grenade launcher, it's a mine thrower, basically. And they never put a female slasher in front of this lift. It was always just male slashers. But that's problematic if they put a female slasher in front, because I have to avoid the projectiles. Wow, that is lame! I don't have stasis. Damn it. I can't move. I'm stuck. So I guess the blades are a lot better than in Dead Space 1, that's for sure. Just firing these blades of the Necromorphs.
Engine had damaged the valves to hell and back. We just wasted an hour fixing them. Now we need to restart the south refueling station, but some jackass turned off the power. Never go!
Oh, you can't use kinesis now. You have to link the circuit, so you can't skip the sequence. So I need to find the correct circuit. Fuel station key card. Okay, it's inside of fuel management. So, okay, that's what the key card was for. So cut off the lights or the life support? I'll just cut off the lights. Oh, come on. Oh, now I can use kinesis. Okay. That's pretty effective. Yeah, I've never liked lurkers in the Dead Space games. I've always found them very awkwardly programmed. And just, like, the times when they just flick between having their tentacles active and not active, and it looks very janky sometimes. It's definitely, Oh, I thought for a second there I grabbed the, I thought I grabbed her projectile for a second, but that's not a thing you can do, unfortunately. You cannot grab female Necromorph projectiles for some reason. Like, you can grab the, what were they called in Dead Space 2? Like, boomers or, spitters, or what were they called? I don't remember what they're called, but you could grab their projectile and throw them back at them. And it was a pretty cool choice, although the hit detection on the projectile could be weird. It's supposed to be instant kill when you throw it back at them, but sometimes it doesn't kill them instantly, because the hit detection is very strange. Yeah, but that is a tough sequence when you're putting in those female Necromorphs. Oh. Shit! I see the explosion hitbox is not that good. That was a point-blank shot with a mine, and it somehow didn't kill that leaper. Okay, I gotta stop that infector. These mines are pretty good. There we go. Oh shit! So yeah, that was tough. They're definitely stressing upon the weapons a lot more by making the enemy diversity complementary to using all the weapons. So like if I didn't have the pulse rifle's mines, I would not have stood a chance against those female Necromorphs firing acid at me, and there's the overwhelming amount of enemies. Oh, it's a decontamination room. The famous decontamination room. I never did upgrade my plasma cutter after I restarted the checkpoint. But let me get to this. Strange. So like you have to find parts for each of these items in order to unlock more paths, and then you can use your power nodes. I wonder why they added that additional step. Maybe because no, but like I felt like that was just skillful. I mean, being able to have a fully upgraded weapon like in these early chapters, was just a representation of your skill. So why do you introduce these progress breaks? Not really understanding that. Oh shit! Yeah, Leapers are just resistant to mines overall. But damn, this pulse rifle's really good. I had no idea it was this good in Dead Space. And I'm so using it because I can't stand the lurkers. I can't stand how tedious the process is of waiting for them to expose their tentacles and then shoot them. But the mines just remove that tedious gameplay loop. And that's just the thing I find very boring about Dead Space. It's how repetitive its gameplay can be, and you know, it becomes very repetitive of what you're doing. And I feel like the pacing of Dead Space 1 is not very good. It can be very sluggish a lot of the times. Nowhere near as faster paced as Dead Space 2, and Dead Space 2 just works better overall compared to Dead Space 1. And that's why that game is a lot more bearable before fatigue sets in, and that's just the thing. Like, it's just, Dead Space 1 feels like a very fatiguing game. That's my main problem with it, and it really reflects with how much the enemies just take so long to die, and with how much you're just repeating certain gameplay loops just to accommodate for this. That's just precisely why I don't like Dead Space 1. I mean, to be fair though, it's better than Dead Space 3. I mean, Dead Space 2 will always be the best of the series, but that doesn't really say much. It still doesn't mean that Dead Space 2 is fantastic, and I can't believe I actually put it on the same level as Resident Evil at one point, saying that, oh, it's a Resident Evil game in terms of genre, but it's not. Dead Space in general just has gameplay problems that Resident Evil is able to rise above to a better degree. I didn't see it right there, it just blended into the surroundings a little too much. That's one. That might have spawned enemies, so I gotta be careful. Yep, there's one there. I see, okay, that's a leaper. Whoa! Oh, that's still a thing. So if you dismember limbs when leapers are on walls or on the ceiling, they will instantly die. That's nice. So they've still kept that mechanic in. Oh, it's not anti-gravity. Also, there was a skip you could do in the original Dead Space where you use stasis on one of these railings to stop the railing from being active, and then you jump down and completely skip the centrifuge sequence. Carcinogen SDA demonstrated that, and it was pretty cool. He found a lot of cool things that I've never seen before.
All that's left is restarting the engines, right? Ready when you are.
Oh, wait, which way am I? Okay, I'm going that way. I don't think you can slow down the centrifuge with stasis. That's how it was in the original Dead Space. Of course, it looks like you can right here. Yeah, you can't slow it down. You gotta move. I'm running out of oxygen. I gotta move fast. And I can't move. Refill my stasis. Alright, that did it. Oh, and here's the drag tentacle moment. Should probably use my pulse rifle for this. Jesus Christ, why is he... Wow, why does it take that much punishment? If I didn't have the upgrades, I would have been screwed. And I shot a mine into this tentacle, and it barely took any damage. That's dumb. And it still uses your ammunition when you go into these moments. Oh shit. Yeah, but that was just ridiculous. There is no reason that tentacle should have taken as much punishment as it did. Like, in an on-rail sequence like that, it should not waste your ammunition, and it should be dependent upon the number of hits you put upon the tentacle, not based on, like, the damage values you set for your weapons. It should be just like Evil Within 2 in that sense. Can't say I remember this room.
I cracked the secure sign, right?
Oh, and they're talking about EarthGov. Nice.
Wait. The marker?
I think the reason why Isaac says that line is because he's aware of the marker based on unitology. Because, of course, his mother was a unitologist. That might be why he says that. So I need to use stasis to slow this down. Shit! Oh, I couldn't get out of there. Damn it. Oh, shit. Huh. That doesn't look right. That's supposed to be parts of the Leviathan, I believe. And you only have to shoot it once. Man, that is really loud. Oh, flamethrower. Yeah, well, once again, I don't think you got the flamethrower like this, in this organic fashion. You just got the schematic for it. So let me equip the flamethrower. I'll put the flamethrower over there. Of course, in some cases it might be detrimental because it'll decrease the chances of plasma cutter ammo spawning in. Of course, I still think this game probably has a system where, depending on the weapon you're holding, the game will primarily spawn ammunition for that. What's that supposed to mean? Primary fire and firewall. Oh, okay, so it's like the mines. I've never used the flamethrower as well. Like, all of this is just a new experience with using these guns. Yeah, I'm just committing everything to the plasma cutter, that's the point. Okay. Oh, God! It's a goddamn swarm. Well, at least that's one utility for the flamethrower. Yeah, that's not a good tool. I'm not using the flamethrower against standard necromorphs. It's only useful against swarms. I know this room. This room looks very familiar. Oh, there's a pregnant. That's why it's familiar. Wow! That's still a fucking thing?! That's still there?! Even when he's slowed down by kinesis, he can still do damage! Even though that completely defies the laws of physics! That's so stupid! Okay, and it looks like the enemies only get pinned when it's a death animation. So that's just what, in general, what happens. The pinning only occurs when it's a kill shot. But why are these developers so fucking retarded and they don't have any knowledge about the laws of physics? If he's slowed down like that, it should not do damage. It should not do the same amount of damage as what it would be if the attack was at a higher velocity. That makes no sense. Why didn't he flinch? So stupid. Whoa! That was very close. Whoa! Oh no, not this room. This is one of the worst rooms in Dead Space 1. Also, it's probably just me, but I feel like when you fire the pincers at the Necromorphs, the game automatically defaults the pincer to lock onto center mass. It seems like when you fire it. That's what it felt like just then. There's a pregnant there. Well, hitting its legs is a lot easier. So pregnants are definitely better designed because of the fact that you can see their legs a lot more. Like the hit detection on the stomach was badly designed because there were times where you could hit the arm or you could hit the head, and the game would still class it as a stomach shot, and he would just release the swarms or the lurkers. They were so badly designed in every single Dead Space game, but this one seems to be a little bit better.
Power failure. Replace power cell to begin ignition.
Okay, flamethrower fuel schematics. The room layout is a little different compared to the original version. Oh, there it is. This is gonna get very dicey. Wow, that's a very fast sprint animation. Yeah, see that? Did you see how my reticle wasn't exactly on him? And when I fired the pincer, it seems like there's a soft lock on it. It went slightly diagonal, like it curved towards the necromorph when I fired the pincer. That was very interesting just then. That's what it felt like.
Priming ignition chamber. Please stand by.
Oh shit, leaper.
Finalizing pre-ignition check. Stand clear of exhaust vents.
The sounds this female necromorph makes when you shoot it, it's like it's having an orgasm. That's funny. Okay, so that wasn't so bad.
Please confirm ignition order.
Oh, so that was a well-designed room. Not gonna lie. At least they weren't trying to flank me or anything. They just kept going in one single path. And I could capitalize with my weaponry. So yeah, that was a pretty fun room.